going forward, we cannot forget our threats. What are the threats we face as a ministry? What are the things that, we don't consider serious but have the propensity to take us off our duties and the distractions and whatever. We have to understand the emerging or the evolving landscape of the country. And the debates out there are very lively. We cannot think that we can put an iron curtain between ourselves and what is happening out there. We have to know that we will always be audited. Audit is a routine. It is part of our anti-corruption agenda. And so, one of the goals we need to set is to have unqualified audit reports as our vision. We have qualified. The Auditor General says that, you can't recall in recent years when the government had an unqualified report. Maybe it happened some time ago, I don't know. We have qualified report in 2024, but because of the gap between understanding, we saw reaction out there. It was like some people who don't understand these kinds of reports, they interpreted the report in the way they thought would suit them. It took away our time, our energy, took us from work. There's a threat. It's a race. And it will even get more and more the reality. Living in a lively society. We have to engage in more financial literacy because there is serious financial illiteracy. Because of that, some of you doing your work diligently will be considered thieves. Thieves, sacrificing for your country. You work long hours, you pride yourself of your family, your church, your mosque. How much do we pay you? How much do we pay you? You be called thief. But as I said, that's one of the occupational hazards to work with a Ministry of Finance in this ground. You have to get prepared for that. If you don't want to be called thief around here, you got to get a tough skin. Just don't be a thief. Just don't be a thief. But the thing that because you are now a thief, you'll not be called a thief, then you live in a fool's paradise. You live it wrong. We should not be thieves. Inequality. We should not. And one of our goals, being the custodians of the public resources, we must be strong on integrity in the ministry. How can we tighten our processes? For me, it's not an issue of naming and shaming, but let's prevent it. How can we use technology? How can we use controls? So I hope the strategic plan can speak to that. Because, as I said before, in my first thing I reiterate here, we are the ones that take care of the country's bananas. If someone here can remember, I said, because of that, we cannot be monkeys. We are the ones that take care of the country's bananas, so we cannot be monkeys. So strategic plan has to speak to our plan to be faithful to that reality. To that reality. We have to protect the nation's resources and make sure that as much as possible, the nation's resources are dedicated to the nation's priorities as outlined in the arrest agenda for inclusive development. We need to be laser focused on the big targets. We are dealing with the mean constraints for growth, our infrastructure deficits, the roads, the energy. We are attracting donors and partners. And let us never ever forget the big targets. There will be petty distractions. When you are a big ministry, think about the big targets. And let's ensure that we are faithful to our mandate on those ones.